It's a snowy day across Maine and Portland. The heavy, wet snow is falling and continuing to pile up. Snowplows are busy trying to keep up with conditions as snow is expected to continue through the evening commute. Good evening, everyone. I'm Amanda Hill.
And I'm Brian Yacono. Thanks for being with us today. Our team has been tracking this storm all across the state. Before we get out to our live crews in the conditions, we want to send it over to Keith Carson for a look at those totals today. Hi, Keith.
Hi guys, yeah, and the totals are piling up quick here. Getting a couple of new reports. One from the Jetport in Portland, 9.5 inches up from 5.8 in the middle of the day. Lisbon Falls, 10.6 inches, 13 in New Gloucester, 11.3 in China. But you can see as you get into Southwest Harbor, 2.5 there. Eastport, 4 inches. So we had some mixing issues as we did in Old Orchard Beach as well. The storm's still going. And as we talked about earlier in the day at noon, I thought the evening commute might end up worse than the morning commute. And I think that is definitely what's happening now. As you can see, these last bands are just crushing down to the coastline. And some of these have an inch an hour potential, or not even potential. That's what they're putting down, an inch of snow an hour. And so we've got that, plus it's dark, plus surface temperatures are cold enough to accumulate all of this as snow pretty instantly. You can see the back edge starting to work into North Conway, so it will get out of here eventually, but we still have more time into down East Maine as well. Should be able to get most of this out of here by about 8 or 8:30, and then we are done at least until the next one. Let's go to meteorologist David Bagley, who is live for us in Portland tonight. And David, took a little drive around earlier, and you got a good look at what the conditions were like on the roads as well.
Absolutely, Keith. Yeah, you know, you need to slow it down out there. There's no question about it. Like you said, the sun really isn't a huge factor this time of year, but it's just enough to kind of help that snow melt on the roadways when it's treated. So right now you're starting to see, you know, after the sun has set, you're starting to see those roadways starting to get really slick out there. Earlier we were driving around and you saw, you know, several accidents out there, some spin outs as well. But we're right now in Post Office Park, and it's like a winter wonderland. So it's looking beautiful. So if you don't have to travel, that's great. But if you are traveling, definitely want to take it easy out there. You mentioned the Jetport with about 9 inches or so of snow, and you could definitely attest for that right now. Look behind me. I'm just going to run over here. I hope Aaron can keep up with me, but yeah, there's about 9 inches or so on that. And I'm assuming they cleared that off before the storm. So, but right now we're continuing to see the snowfall. The snow is it was kind of wet right now, but you're starting to see it dry out with those cooler temperatures. But pretty amazing what's going on out here as we're kind of, you know, saying, hey, where's winter? And now we found winter right in the middle of Portland. So that's how things are looking out right now. We're going to send it up to Bangor to Sammy. How's things looking up there?
Hey David, yeah, I think we found winter for sure. The snow has been coming down all day in Bangor, and I don't know if you can tell, but it's blowing pretty much right into my face right now, and the wind has really started to pick up. Right now I'm off of a main road in Bangor. It's Broadway, and there's still a good layer of snow on it, and cars are taking it slow, but plows have continued to go through here all day. And even on the way here, I saw so many people shoveling their driveways, and even some smaller neighborhood streets that didn't even look like they were plowed at all today. But that's just, the snow just keeps on coming down all day today. And I mean, if you didn't have school, it'd be a fun day to go out and play in the snow and maybe make a couple snowmen. But otherwise than that, it's been pretty icy and slick on the road. So just be careful and take time if you're heading out the door tonight. Back to you, Brian and Amanda.
All right, Sam Olson live there in Bangor, and then we saw David in Portland. By the way, this snow, as it continues to pile up, is certainly causing some outages. Here's a look at where they stand right now. CMP says more than 26,000 customers are in the dark. The majority of them are in York County. Right now, Versant is not reporting any outages.